Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus here again, and I'm here because I want to make a comment after they have just finished wrapping up this trial with George Floyd. Right now, the jury is questioned and they're making a decision. I was thinking about the kids all across the state who walked out of school today. They just want to draw attention to what's going on, saying that something must be done. After that was over, I'm seeing an influx of community leaders and preachers telling their people that yes, well, regardless of what the outcome of the trial is, we're going to ask you to keep the protest peaceful. Do not engage in destruction of property. And then they will make the statement about destruction of property of the state and other people will not be tolerated. And if you go out and you busted in this kind of stuff, they're going to show you exactly what they mean when they say it will not be tolerated. Well, the thing that caught me on that was this. Looked like they putting the cart before the horse. They are actually saying that the property is more important than the people. We can put up with the loss of lives of people, but we cannot put up with the loss of property that belongs to people and that supports people that they support. It was kind of amazing to me when I hear that. Then I hear the preachers talking about, well, I don't care what's going on. We want you to stand out there, and we don't want anyone tearing up the property, coming in, tearing up our homes, tearing up our places. And I was sitting there listening at that what appeared to be smoke and junk. You see, it would appear to me that when the preachers and stuff are saying this because they think there might be some violence, you think when there was no violence, they'd be out there taking the initiative, taking the time of action to make sure that whatever comes around, it will not be a need for protest. And if it is a need for protest, the causation will not be so strong and powerful that it would require destruction of property. I mean, it would appear to me that when the politicians and the leaders and the church can come out and say this to the people and put this threat on the people, it would appear to me, as I said a moment ago, that's putting the cart before the horse. You think if you don't want any destruction of property, you think your leaders, you think your politicians, you think your preachers will come out before any damage is done and say, we, the state, we, the people of this state, of this city, of this church, we will not put up with any abuse and exploitation of our people, of our citizens. We will not put up with any cops killing black people and people of color for any other reason except it was defending your own life or somebody else's life. It better not to be because you up there with racism and hatred. And we can tell. You think if they put the focus on what causes these problems, and it might not even be talking to the police first. It might mean the people of the community, people of the churches, people of the state taking care of the problems at a level that does not even allow it to arise to that occasion. In other words, making sure that the people got the essentials that they need for survival, like food, clothing, shelter, education, health care, and to guarantee that, make sure everybody got a job. Everybody got a job. Everybody participating in the creative process. People are satisfied. No fighting, no lying, no cheating, no stealing, no hatred, no racism, no bigotry. Everything is fine. So you think that through a politician, you think your leaders, you think your preachers and your other people that want to have some voice will be out there standing up for that. Now this would eradicate this. In fact, it would eliminate, after eradication, the continuation of any need to be talking about protest, protest, protest. But no, they don't do that. They put it just like they want it. It's wrong to abuse people. And they only come out and talk about it when they're being abused. And when they do, and there's a protest going on, you better not mess with our property. How long do you think people will put up with this? Look, peaceful protest has two opportunities. The first time you be abused, protest peacefully. The church and the community and the state, the representatives and leaders can do something about it. Abuse them again. The state, politicians, religion, community, do something about it. Take care of the business. And if you don't, and they come back with that, what they've been doing and abuse again, oh, you gave up the right to say anything. Whatever the people who are being abused come up with doing to satisfy this here abuse, It's theirs. And you got nothing to say, or no more to say, than you have been saying when the cops and others were abusing people of color. How do you think the people of color, preachers, how do you think people of color, leaders who stepping out there right now, black and of color, how do you think the people feel when now you are speaking the same language that the people who are oppressing us are speaking? Don't do anything. These people ain't thinking about you, brother. You take care of your business and we will take care of ours. I promise you that. I just thought I'd say something to the politicians, to the leaders, and to you preachers. You putting your cart before the horse.